he just didn't care. Before that, he told me, what if you buy my house, that you like it so much, and then you can have your own house and you can feel like you own something, and like, he tricked me into buying his house. I gave him $1 million of my savings, and then the deed was, it had something shady in there. He didn't let me consult a lawyer before signing the deed. He said, if you bring any lawyers, I will never speak to you again, and I will reduce child support to 80% less. So you're asking me to give you $1 million for a house, and you don't want me to get a lawyer to review the contract that you're giving me? So basically, I trusted him. I thought he could be trusted, and I gave him $1 million. Then it turns out the house is not going to be mine in the next 30 years, unless only he pays the mortgage, which he's not going to do. Now he's renting the houses, and the houses are for sale. And do you think he's going to give me that money? No. So basically, he knew I was leaving the country, and he knew I was never going to come back, because obviously I overstayed my visa for so long because of his fault. And he managed to take away all my savings, my houses, and then starting there, he was controlling me 100%, because I was relocating to another country. I needed to find a new house, to find a new school, everything for the kids. Like, it's a lot of expenses. And he was just sending me whatever money he wanted, not the agreed amount, because his contract said he will pay me when he can and when he wants. And if I ever file something, I will get nothing. But at the same time, he owes me $1 million. So how is this? I cannot have my money and invest it and buy a house because you took it. And at the same time, I have to be threatened every month to see if I get child support for our children. Then I realized that his agreement says that child support are going to be sent as gift of him with a company name, not with his personal account, and not as child support. That means I have to pay 40% tax on that because it's considered income. I explained him that a million times. He doesn't care. He doesn't pay the tax apart. And he doesn't want me to submit the agreement that he gave me to the court, so I can have a court order saying that that money is child support and not an income. That no, for him, that's litigation. There's no way he can understand that. Like, no. And also, if you're separated and you're supposed to send some child support to somebody, you have to protect yourself and the kids, and it has to be submitted to the court. So that way, the other parent cannot threaten you and use child support as a punishment or leverage, or use the kids as a tool. But no, that's impossible for him. He will never agree on anything, ever. It's what he wants, and that's the way it is. So now we came to this point, because I'm tired of his threats. I'm tired of him stealing all my money. And I'm tired of living not knowing what to do, not knowing what's going to happen to my kids and I. But when it comes to protect him, I have to file something to the court saying I will never sue him, or I will stop the litigation. But when it comes to protecting the kids and myself, no, I cannot file anything. Now, he not only owes me $1 million that he scammed me for houses that I never got, he also owes me $5 million on missing child support, and he decided to stop all payments because I am defaming him. Let me tell you something. To defame somebody, you need to be lying about something, about that person. I am not lying. Everything I'm saying, it has clear evidence. It's all your words. It's all your emails. It's all your texts. It's everything that you ever did to me. I'm in my right to show it. You defame my Kelsey and the FBI all the time because they are attacking you. You're attacking me and my kids. You mess with me, you mess with my kids. I am going to show it to the world. I know how much you care about your image. I know how much you draw your image to look at like you're a perfect dad and a perfect person, that you're not. You're never with your children, ever. You never see them. You don't care about them. You never go to activities with them. You only see them for family dinner 1 or 2 times a week, 1 hour, and that's it. You don't know anything about them. You don't spend time with them. Right now, your egg donor kids, you care so little about them that you have them separate in different employees' houses of yours, instead of keeping them together like they should be. But no, you don't care. You don't care that you're traumatizing your children. You also don't care of the trauma that you're doing to your children. What do you think the children were thinking when their mommy was deported from a country and she couldn't come back and they couldn't see her for months? And then the daddy went to jail and they couldn't see their mother either because you went to prison and you refused to send me the kids. You spent 2 months in prison and you let the kids be 2 months under nanny care without their mother. That I am everything for them. They love me. They go crazy every time they see me and they cannot live without me. If you ask them, who do you love more? Where do you want to live with? Like, they're going to say mom because I am there. I care for them. I am there. I know their shoe sizes. I know their t-shirt sizes. I know their favorite food. I know what they like. I know when they are going to laugh. I know how they joke. I know everything about it. You don't. And it's not only these children. It's the same with your egg donor children. You don't know anything. And it's the same with your other children. That you keep saying that your ex-wife was the one defaming you to the kids, was the one talking shit about you to her kids. But I don't think that's the truth. I think your kids are smart enough to know how you are and make their own decisions. So it's very easy to always blame the crazy ex. Because all your exes are crazy, apparently. Too much coincidence. Or you like crazy women, or you make them crazy. How it is. You not only never sent the full amount of child support that we agreed, because you were always sending whatever you wanted, and controlling it, like, if you don't do these, I'm not going to send that, blah, blah, blah. So basically, I am covering for the kids since I left. Because I gave you $1 million, and I kept paying for the kid things. You only pay a few things, and that's it. And you're living rent-free in the houses that I bought, that are mine and you kept. But I guess you're in prison for fraud, for money laundering, and for so many other reasons that require stealing money. So what can I expect, right? I was dumb enough to never read your articles, never doing some research about you. I just really didn't care. The next time I'm going to care, I'm going to research the people I dated. So you not only never sent the full amount and you never sent me back my money, you are now stopping all payments, like all payments, for your children, because they're your children, right? Or maybe they are not. They shouldn't be your children because you really don't care about them. So you decide to stop paying rent, you decide to stop paying for their education, you decide to stop paying for the health insurance, you decide to stop paying for their food, activities, autism therapy, and I don't know how many other expenses, but it comes down to $60,000 a month. You decided to just stop everything. You are lucky enough that I'm smart enough to make fast money and be able to cover rent and be able to keep paying for those things. But if I didn't, which that money is going to run off very quickly because you stole all my savings and I have a little left. If I didn't, we were going to literally go on the streets. And you will do that to your own children. Let that think in. Think in, like what Greg Lindberg, the devoted father that wants a large and happy family, did to his children. He stopped paying for everything. He wanted us on the streets and suffering. He got me deported intentionally. And yeah, come at me. Come. Throw me a case of defamation. Do whatever you want. I have all the evidence that you are a narcissist, that you are an abuser, and that you use financial violence, financial control, coercion, extortion, and blackmail. I have all the evidence. So come at me. Come on. I'm not scared of you, Greg Lindberg.